Have you ever had someone stand too closely to you and you felt yourself taking a step back? Have you noticed that we all have our space in which we like to be alone? Well, everyone's bubble has its own shape and size. And after all, what does the phrase "in your face" even mean, if not that? In your face, too close for comfort. In 1966, anthropologist Edward Hall coined the term proxemics, and what it basically is the study of set measurable distances between people when they interact, and he discovered 4 such spaces. The first space is the public sphere, and this usually involves public speaking when the speaker is about 3 to 7 meters away from the audience, which is about this distance. And then there's the social domain, in which you'll typically interact with your acquaintances, which is anywhere from 1.5 to 3.5 meters distance. But closer than that are your friends, and you'll easily find yourself within 0.5 meter to 1.5 meters from them. And then there's the closest we can get, which is in the intimate realm, which is anywhere from 45 centimeters to less than 15, depending on the circumstances. Why am I telling you all of this? Well, because when most of us think of God, we think of him as being far removed. He's uninterested in our lives, or even if he is, he's somewhere out there. Well, in Deuteronomy 32:10, it says how God found Israel, his people, in a desolate place in the desert, and he encircled them, and he protected them, and he instructed them, and then comes the key part. He kept them as the apple of his eye. Today we know that this phrase means that someone is important to someone else, but what I love about this phrase in Hebrew is that it literally means the little man in the eye. What it means is that God is so close to you and me that we can see our whole reflection in his eyes. He's not far removed, and he's not coming to you from that public sphere that we were talking about earlier. And he wants to be more than just an acquaintance of yours. He longs to be as close to you as possible in the intimate sphere. God is always so close to you that if you were to look into his eyes, you would be able to see your entire reflection. When I read this, I realized that the concept of God being far removed and uninterested and aloof was completely wrong. This little man in the eye made such an impact on me, and I realized that not only was he so close to me, but if there was any distance between us, it was because I was moving away, not him. Does knowing that God is so close to you make a difference? Have you ever felt that God was uninterested in your life? Well, when in doubt, flip back to Deuteronomy 32:10 and remember, you're the apple of his eye. You are the little man or woman in his eye. He's that close.